Hi, hello everyone, welcome. This is our Hard Hat and Heels YouTube channel. If you're looking for that, you've come to the right place. So, I got my new pink hard hat. Pretty great, huh? If you love it, comment below. If you want to know where to get one, comment below. Anyway, I want to tell you a little bit about why we're even calling this the Hard Hat and Heels. So, Architect Your Epic Life is all about empowering everyone to create their own life and build their own life. So, in essence, being your own designer and builder of the epic life you want. Hard Hat and Heels is a series that I'm doing that I absolutely love. It is about helping professional women become a master at the art of their business and at the art of inspired living that kind of life that you dream of. So, and the hard hat gives us our strength and our resilience. So, today we are going to talk about exercise. I know, are you all just like, oh, cringe? No, don't say it. I hope this is not another browbeating because I didn't get to the gym. Fear not. Okay. I want to let you know that so many people have like this aversion to working out. And there are a lot of reasons for it. You know, unless you're like some avid athlete or you just love the, sweating it out and being out there and really working your muscles, most people don't love it so much. And the idea of working out becomes this like endless guilt thing, right? Like you know you should do it, but you haven't done it, then you feel bad about it, then you don't have the energy to go do it. It's a vicious cycle. And I get it because I do like working out, but consistency for me is a tough one. Because this is for all of you gals out there, all of you women who are just really killing it at work, trying to raise a family, or be with your significant other. You've got your hands full. And then to fit in working out, you're just like, are you kidding me? There are not enough hours in a day. And I completely understand that feeling. But what if I told you something? What if I told you that I could give you the secret to working out or staying toned and fit without even taking a minute out of your schedule? Not a minute out of your schedule. And I'm not kidding. You're probably going, she's crazy. Impossible. I'm not kidding. I will help you tone and get healthy and fit, but I will take none of your schedule, none of your time. I will not add to your to-do list anymore. All right, so first, before I give you that, my secret recipe for that, let me tell you why exercise matters so much. For most of us, we think it's just about, maintaining our weight or losing weight. But that is just a small part of it. Exercise is way more important. So we need exercise for our heart and our lungs. Our heart needs to fuel our body with oxygen. And it can only get stronger when we raise our cardio up. When we raise cardio, when we really get our heart going, we're pumping through the veins and the arteries and really helping them to stay plaque free, so to stay healthy. And the lungs, when we use our lungs to capacity, we're then able to have much more stamina so that we aren't huffing and puffing and losing our breath throughout the day. So those are really important, two things. What about your bones? Your bones fully need you to exercise. Why? Well, bone mass, when we don't exercise, bone mass tends to go down. So our bones become brittle and frail and thin. And that's where falls can happen. Women, we have a tendency to break a hip bone. So keeping your bones strong and with more solid mass is the key to staying healthy and fit. All right, let me grab some more info I want to give you. So your mind, did you know your mind really needs exercise? So exercise is not just for the body, all the parts we talked about, the muscles, the heart, lungs, it's also for your mind. So the key with your mind is that when you exercise, a whole lot of blood flow goes to your brain, and that increases brain mass. And brain mass is what really stimulates and maintains your memory. And it is critical for that memory retention, and it fights the potential of dementia, right? So the more brain mass we have, which really grows when we have more oxygen to the brain, the smarter we are, the more with it we are. We tend to remember things. We're like just on the ball. Okay, so now you know all these things that are important, that all these facets of our body and our mind that needs us to exercise. So given that, let's say then, we know we need to exercise, but we still have not solved the problem, have we? The problem is, where are you gonna find the time to do it, right? Are you like, no time, Karen, I got none. I understand. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. I am going to give you my secret to staying fit and toned. Now, these, I call them the 4 essentials, okay? And there are 4 essentials that I do, once again, not taking a minute more of my schedule. They're not adding to my list of to-dos that eat away at time with my friends or my family or work. None of that. Okay, so what are these 4 things? So they are 4 different essentials that you can do while you're doing something else that you have to do anyway. Okay, so let's start with the first one. My first one really works on the abs and the core, okay? This one is all about pelvic tilt. Now, weird for me to show it here, so I'm just gonna say you basically tuck your tailbone in, pull in your abdominal muscles, almost feeling like there's a string pulling them back, and then you release that and go back to a curve with your tailbone out. That works your core, and the core is like your powerhouse. So core and abs. Now, when do I do these? Well, I do these in the car during my commute. What? I know, it's so easy to do. You just sit there, especially if you have a long commute. I guarantee this makes it go a little quicker because you're kind of, doing something else. You're not like watching that clock. So when you're sitting in the car for your commute, or when you're sitting at your desk at work, as long as no one's like particularly, eyes on you and your pelvis, try these, the pelvic tilt. And I will have at the bottom of this whole thing in the comment section, different YouTubes that you can go to that will show you the correct form for each of these, because that's vital. If you're not using the correct form, you're not giving your body the help, and it may actually harm you. Okay, so make sure you know the correct form, either from classes you've taken or from checking out the videos that I'm noting below. All right, so essential number 1 was pelvic tilts. So we got our abs and our core fired up. I typically do like 20 and I'll rest. And then I might do 10 where I do the curl, I hold it for 5 seconds and let go. Change it up a bit. But regardless, keep those going and you're gonna start to see some serious toning in that midsection. Okay, essential number 2, the arms. All right, we wanna have those kind of buff, defined arms, right? We especially, women, we don't want that flabby thing happening underneath. Am I right? Okay, so here's what I do. When I'm watching TV, hanging out with my guy, we're watching whatever, and I have a hard time sitting still watching TV for a long time. So I'll get up, I have my 2 little weights. I like to use 3-pounders, but you can even use no weights and just use resistance in your arms at first. But get up, you're watching your TV show, you're loving it, you're in it, you're not too distracted because this doesn't take a lot of thinking. I do my curls, I'll do my bicep work, I will do shoulder work, chest compressions, all of those things while I'm catching up on my shows, all right? So did I have to try to fit it into my day? Nope, I wanted to watch my shows, I wanted to chill out and relax. I just added some arm work with it. That's essential number 2. Essential number 3, all about your legs and the booty, okay? Legs and booty. This is the best, squats. Okay, everybody knows squats, right? But again, make sure you know if you're doing the right form or you could hurt yourself. But it is all about sticking your booty way out, kind of squatting down and up, down and up. Legs are about hip width apart. Check out, like I said, check out the YouTubes for correct form. But when do I do these? I don't set aside a time that I have to go do them because, you know, once again, it is not about trying to fit in another to do. Here's my trick. Every time that I am brushing my teeth, so morning and night, I'm squatting. I'm doing my squats, okay? Fits right in, perfect timing, do as many as you want. Sometimes I'll even go on my toes and do it for extra balance work. And here's the second time that you get to do this. How many of you out there, you're in the shower, you're shampooing, you're doing your hair, and you want to condition it, but the conditioner needs to sit for a little bit of time, right? That is the perfect squat time. So you put your conditioner in and you're just kind of hanging, let it all get into your hair, making it all luscious and fabulous, and work on your glutes, your booty. So again, while you're waiting, doing your squats, okay? So have we added to our schedule? Not a bit. All right, next one, essential number 4. Essential number 4 is kind of a whole body thing. Essential number 4, again, I like to do that when I'm again watching TV. So sitting there and we're enjoying our evening, and I'll get up and I'll go to the little edge of the carpet there and I will do push-ups. Now, I particularly like the Pilates push-up, which is about when you're down there, you're pushing up and your arms are riding up against your body and elbows pointing to the back. That's kind of important because it really helps to get the armpit muscles, which are tough to get to. And trust me, tank tops, that's the part that's like a muffin top at the armpit. Nobody wants that. So get rid of that muffin top at the armpit by doing these push-ups. And while you're there, you can even just hold the position, which we call plank. So that is working your legs, your booty, your core, your powerhouse, your abs, your chest, and your arms and your back. Because when you're doing those, you're pulling your shoulders back and you're tightening up that muffin top at the armpit thing. All right, so 4 essentials. We've kind of covered the body, haven't we? And so those things, it will not take out anything from your day. In fact, you're just weaving it into your day because we, as women, aren't we the best multitaskers? So I'm hoping you try this out. Jot me a note below. Did you do it? Did it work for you? What is your favorite exercise to throw in when you are doing something else? And how is it affecting your body and your mind? Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with a really inspiring quote. But before I do that, I'm gonna ask you to please like if you liked this, because I've got some other fantastic tips I wanna get out to you, but I wanna see if this is something that you all like. And remember this, we do not stop exercising because we grow old. We grow old because we stop exercising. That's by Kenneth Cooper, one of my favorite inspirational quotes. And you make sure now, ladies, get your hard hat, because again, we need to be strong and resilient. Get your hard hat, put on your heels, because a woman can do anything when she's got a good pair of heels on, and go after the life you are meant to build, the life you are meant to live. Until next time, stay inspired.